morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jason Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Friday.
Morning, Jace. Now, I'm excited because we are not saying good morning to Clint. We are saying bonjour for Paris.
J'aime plus
my
Paris. Good morning.
He's wearing a beret.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, Clint.
What does that mean? That's apparently hello in the evening,
It's like
which it is
oh.
here. It's 10 o'clock here. Good to speak to you. I'm in Paris. I haven't fallen in love, but I love the city. I love it's been a great day.
I haven't fallen in love. You only just touched down.
I'm so jet lagged.
Oh,
So I woke up very early because I've still got a bit of jet lag from Europe. And
oh
at 3
God, that was a
o'clock-
week ago.
Well,
Calm
I
down.
know, but I've been waking up at 3 o'clock every morning. I'm not whinging about it.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no, yeah.
telling you as a fact.
Yeah.
I'm waking up at 3 o'clock every morning.
I
and
get
was
it,
like,
though. I jet lag from Rye for like 2 weeks.
I was like, Clint will be awake. So I text him. I'm like, how are you going? And I think his message said, I feel not quite right, Lozzie. I'm desperately trying to stay awake on day one, and I got the wobbles.
All right, Clint, run me through it. You did the 17-hour juggernaut flight from
Yes.
Perth direct to Paddy.
How was it?
It was very nice. Lovely flight. Beautiful hospitality. So got in local time 6 a.m. It's now 10 p.m. So I've kept myself awake all day.
Are you dizzy yet?
So just been roaming the streets. And I bought this beautiful beret, ooh la la, from the Champs-Elysees. Very overpriced at €8. Anyway, didn't I look like a massive tourist flog walking back on the metro with my beret tucked under my arm?
Oh my gosh, I love this. You've also got a Louis Vuitton bag behind you because you're on Zoom from your
yes.
hotel room. Have we been shopping already?
I went for a trip to Louis V, and
Well, when in
I went in
Paris.
for an inspection, and I walked out a little bit lighter in the Wale department.
What did you buy?
Yeah, what did you buy from Louis Vuitton?
Oh no.
Well, they give you an They give you your own personal shopping assistant, don't they?
Yeah, in
so
Europe
really?
now, when
He-
you go to Louis Vuitton or America, you can't just walk in. You walk in and they make you wait in line, and then they're like, okay, this is Fred, your personal shopper. And there's so much
I think
pressure.
it was Jacques.
But
Jacques. Yeah,
that
not
sucks
Fred.
because then you would
Paris.
buy even a country road. I feel bad handing back the jumper if it's
Yeah,
a
no,
medium
they
and too
walk
tight.
around and watch you.
Oh no! What did you buy?
Mate, he followed me from the leather goods up into menswear and then into the shoe section.
You didn't
anyway,
go to
I had to buy
menswear.
something.
You can't. The clothes at
I
Louis
went-
Vuitton are like you'd have to mortgage the house. You didn't buy clothes.
Oh, it just came off the offset account anyway. So.
What did you buy?
What did you buy? Not from the runway collection.
No, I bought. I think it was last season, maybe because it was a little bit cheaper. I
That's
bought
a lie, they don't have
lovely
last
new
season in
polo.
Oh.
A lovely new polo, and then I bought a
A
lovely T-shirt as well.
A Louis Vuitton polo.
What?
You know what? The
Wanker.
bag looks good.
A Louis Vuitton polo t-shirt and a normal t-shirt.
Put on the
Yes,
polo.
I was on the Champs-Elysees.
Can we have a look?
Thought I
Come
was-
on.
Show us the polo.
I'm not going to. Maybe later. Maybe later.
Oh, he's
I'm
teasing.
nervous.
He's embarrassed.
teasing
He's
us.
embarrassed. He knows that that's outrageous.
I wonder if it'll match the Louis Vuitton luggage I bought in Thailand.
In Bali.
Yeah. My little Louis
Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton, yeah.
I love a Louis Vuitton.
Well, Clint, I must say the beret looks very good on you.
Have you had a croissant yet?
Thank you. I've had a few croissants. Yes, the boulangeries here are very good.
Any cocktails?
Had a couple of cockies this afternoon.
God, you didn't muck around, did you?
What did you get? A French martini?
No, I got the mocktail version.
Oh, right, yeah. It's so
Sounds like something you would do when in Paris. Okay.
How funny is it us at 6 a.m. and him at 10 p.m.?
I'm loving this.
This is gonna
It's an
be-
upside down world.
Oh, Lauren's been asleep for like 12 hours and I forgot to take my meds. So today is going to be one loose show.
Loose.
Just very quickly, I'm at the Novotel in northern Paris,
No, I think
right?
in
It
Paris
is
you call it the Novotel. Le Novotel.
Le Novotel. Okay, so the big coach pulls up at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Anyway, and all these Olympians start getting off. I'm like, this is very exciting. What Olympians would be staying at the Le Novotel? I thought, would it be like Argentina? Is it Brazil? It's Rwanda. Rwanda is staying with us here at the Novotel.
At Le Novotel, before they move into the athletes' village, I assume.
They're very fit.
Or did
They're
they
just
not
running around the hotel.
Did they not get the memo about
Sorry.
the athletes' village?
Sorry, they're very fit.
They're Olympians.
Yeah.
They're Olympians.
What do you think? A coachload of fatties is going to arrive?
Yeah, don't ask them for a running race.
All right, it is just gone 6:04. We've got a huge show coming up today. Christian Petrarca going to join us a little bit later on as well. Let's get into it. This is Nova. Clint is joining us from Paris.
Bonsoir.
He is
Stanaway.
there ahead of the Olympics. I'm not sure why a week earlier, but I guess, got to beat the traffic.
It's just it brings me so much joy that he's actually got to Paris before the athletes and he flew up the front and they're in economy. Like, what a world
Just
we
very
live in.
quickly, we were on the plane today on the Qantas flight from Perth to Paris with the hockey players, the Hockey Roos and the Kookaburras.
Were they sitting up the front with you?
The captain of the Kookaburras was sitting up the front, yes.
Are you serious? Just the captain? That's
the
so
captain.
we
rough.
can't put them all in there. It'd be all
I
business.
know, but then as the captain, don't you go, nope, I'm with you in solidarity, guys?
You don't. As our captain?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. Good on her.
You'd probably send your garlic bread down the back. Can you take this to my fellow team members down the back of the plane? I'm full.
Okay, now why is producer Jazz standing in here with headphones on?
Okay, I bought in producer Jiz this morning.
What have you done?
Hang on. What mic are you on there, Jiz? There we go. No.
Oh, jeez.
Bloody hell. There we go.
We're doing it. We're sailing a smooth ship this
There we
morning.
go. Yeah, get that microphone up there. All right. So I brought in producer Jiz this morning because, guys, I'm not sure if you're aware, but he has been paying tribute to Nelly all week.
Is that what you think?
Nelly Furtado.
No.
No,
Nelly, hot in here.
Wasn't me.
The OG
Is
Nelly.
no, that's Shaggy.
Yeah, that's Shaggy. Jesus.
What? Okay,
Christ.
well, come on.
Yeah,
pop
Nelly-
quiz.
Nelly with
What
the Band-Aid.
What does Nelly sing?
No, Nelly was hot in here.
Hot in here.
It's
hot in here.
What did you say?
Who was
Wasn't
wanting
me.
a ride
Got
with
got you on the counter.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
Nelly hot in here.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
ride with me.
remember Nelly had his bandages on his cheeks. That was
Yes.
part of his get-up. That was part of his look.
Yeah.
I don't think he was really injured. I think that was just a aesthetic thing. Well,
Gotcha.
I've got real Nelly bandages, but on my forehead
On your
at the moment.
forehead.
Yeah. And before that,
I didn't notice.
I had quite
Nor did I.
a larger bandage on it the week prior because last week I had a little procedure done on my head. I had to have something removed.
Your brain? No, it wasn't removed.
No, I can't afford to have any of my
Like
brain
that
taken
cut
out.
wouldn't be
Sure
that
you didn't
big.
get shot like Donald Trump?
It would have been a better shot if they got me right because this is right in the middle of my forehead.
Right between your eyes.
I'll give you a bit of a thing the doctor said when I went in to have this procedure done. He said, two other gentlemen have been in here to have this thing done. The thing that was on your head, they had it on their head as well. One on the left, one on the right of their forehead. You have it right in the middle. And I
Yeah.
said, I know, it's growing on my head.
What was growing?
What was growing on your head?
It started off as a small sebaceous cyst.
So is that like a skin cancer? No.
No, it's not malignant.
A pimple?
I thought it was a pimple. This thing has been growing for like a year and a half. Started off very small, slowly.
Like a rhinoceros horn.
Slowly got, that
Or a
would've-
unicorn.
That
Sorry.
would have been cooler.
You said salacious? Sebaceous.
Sebaceous.
Salacious. Ooh,
Sexy
that's all
cyst.
right.
Sebaceous. Which is basically just a growth of the things that are under your skin, like the
cells.
fat, the protein, the cells, and when
Jesus, where's mine's going to pop up?
and when it can't get out, it just forms a little, essentially a pimple, but it starts to grow and it's hard and it's squishy, and it was right in the middle of my head.
Like a little marble.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, and like, you can
It's
leave
time to
them;
go.
they're not dangerous.
No, but
but
it's
I was
right
like,
in
it's
the-
growing on my head. I want it off.
So did you have to go to a plastic surgeon?
No, I just went to a clinic.
Maybe you should have gone to a plastic surgeon, given that it's right in the middle of
Oh,
your head.
I got a nose job and some
Yeah,
Bowie
well-
done
well,
as well.
I'm here.
I only noticed it the last couple of weeks. Like you say, you've had it for a year. I've not seen it. Like I haven't noticed it on your head for a year.
Okay.
So couple of needles in the head.
Yeah, a couple of
Oh,
needles.
yeah.
4
What?
needles
Ow.
for some local anaesthetic right in my forehead.
I'll get used to it. We get needles in our head all
I
the
know,
time.
I know.
It's no big
That's what
deal.
I was trying to remind myself
Gets
as
easier every time.
as I was going
That's
in.
Clint.
And yeah, 4
Wiggle
needles.
your toes
they
and you'll
numbed
forget
me,
it's happening.
numbed me right up, and then I don't know. I closed my eyes. He put a little, like a surgical sheet over my head, so I didn't see the scalpel going towards my head, and then he just popped it out.
I knew a girl that had something like that in her eye and she had to get it cut out of her eye.
Oh,
While she was
no,
awake.
I wouldn't be able for that.
Were you allowed to meet the cyst after it was removed.
Yes, I wanted to as well. I wanted to come face to face because I've only seen.
Have you still got it?
I've only seen the pimple on my head in the
If you bring it
mirror.
in a jar, I'm leaving. Just so you know.
So,
The show.
If we bring a cyst in a jar,
I'm out of here. I'm going home.
he gave me a jar.
Don't you dare. I don't want to see it. Don't. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my God. There's nothing salacious about that.
that was growing on your. We've just put it up on the big screen in the studio. It looks like some sort of wild animal is about
Loz is
to eat
gone.
me.
Loz is gone.
Loz has walked out. God, if only I knew. All I had to do was roll a cyst out a few years ago, and I would have got this place to myself.
Like, it looks so bad in the photo, and to be honest, I was expecting like something yellow, right? Because that's what you'd imagine, like a
Well,
pimple.
I expected Clint, the Dr. Pimple Popper videos.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
expected that, but this is more.
No, this is firm. This is firm.
yeah.
And
Did you have
it's-
a feel? Did you have a hoon?
No, I didn't. I didn't want to open. I didn't want to open the jar.
Have you got the jar?
No, I don't have the jar because they sent it off.
Oh, hang on.
Segment and play a song. Thank you. Lauren Phillips has left the building.
You being a sister, just
You're
she doesn't know how to hit the button.
Also, since you did that to me, I'm going to tell you this. I had a boyfriend once that had one of these on his head, and he had to get it cut out, and it grew back.
No, he said if he drains it, it might grow back. But because I had it removed from the source, he said it should be good to go.
Nah.
You should never see this little fella again.
You will now be known as Sis Boy.
Sissy.
It's going to grow back.
Brother and sister.
Hey, we just did probe the popo there. Clint, you might have heard Lauren just softly mention that she thought the police officers yesterday from the Special Operations Group were quite attractive.
Well, it was like the outfit, the whole thing.
You know
Kind
what?
of hot.
They were packing.
You don't have to.
I mean-
you don't have to tell him. I've got the off-air audio from yesterday.
No, don't do that.
After they were in, would you
That's
like
private.
have a listen to the?
I'd like to hear
Did
it,
I
Jace.
consent to this being recorded?
No, but stop
It's
this
not
in
the
the
worst
past.
thing you've done.
Take a listen to the passion in her voice.
Guys, he's hot.
Thanks again, Ben. Oh, what?
He's hot. What a babe. And so gentle, but so tough.
What a babe, so gentle. But he was lovely. He was delightful.
I think she said he can shoot me anytime.
I didn't. You said that.
Right.
Even you thought he was hot.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
But I said it and he was still in the building, unfortunately.
Yeah, if you're going to be taken out by someone, you want it to be a hottie. Hey,
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
How's Paddy this time of night, Clint?
How's Paris?
It's beautiful. Beautiful Parisian night. I tell you what, it's not as busy as I thought here.
Well, funny you say
reckon.
Because I saw
reckon a lot of
Christina
the-
Hearn saying that on the news.
Yeah, I think a lot of the Parisians have actually got out of town. That said, the airport was just packed. So I think, the tourists are arriving en masse.
Can you see the Eiffel Tower from your hotel room, or is
I
that...
can. I thought when I was checking in, she was just joking when she said, "You have Eiffel Tower views." Well, I bloody got an Eiffel Tower view.
Can I ask
Sparkly.
a stupid question, right? Because
Yeah.
I've never...
Have you been to Paris?
Never been to
I
the
love
UK.
Paris. Paris isn't in the UK.
No, but I've never been like France, the UK.
It's
like,
called Europe.
all I've done is
Europe.
the US.
Yeah, you've never been to Europe.
Hey,
That doesn't surprise me one bit.
can you understand everyone over there? Like, are
Oh
they
my
like, do
God,
they
Jace.
talk English?
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Because you can get a little cocky. I got a bit cocky today because I did French in year 8 and 9.
Oh,
So-
we've all
Here we
been there.
go. Here we go.
So the issue here is that I know how to say bonjour, ça va bien, merci, très bien,
Oh,
quel
wait.
âge as-tu, all
What
this
does
sort of
that
stuff.
mean?
How
Quel
old
âge
are
as-tu?
you?
How old are you?
Anyway.
That's a good question.
But if
Yeah,
you
women
say
love
one
that.
too many things, they'll fire back with more language, and then you just get yourself into a right royal mess, and you just have to
Yeah,
shrug
the French
your
can
shoulders
be a
and
bit
walk
tricky,
off.
can't they?
Have you got the digital translator? So you can be like,
I
I'm
should.
after a croissant, and then you play
You'd be
it?
surprised how many people use that. When I was in Italy, everyone was talking into it and just showing it to people in restaurants and cafes.
I used it
pretty
in LA,
amazing.
really threw people.
Just make an effort, guys. Just something.
Oh, please.
Yeah, the French, they don't love it when you just roll in and
No.
don't even try.
Hey, yesterday on the show, a particular item of clothing was mentioned.
Would you
and
call it an item of clothing, though?
I would. You'll probably have one in your hotel room there in Paris, Clint. But
Talk to me.
Oh, you would.
This particular item came up, and Lauren was quick out the gates to say, that gives me the ick. Take a listen. Did he wear a shower cap?
with him.
I would absolutely dump a man if I walked into the bathroom right now and found Paul in the shower with his shower cap on. That's enough. Chow. That would give me enough of an ick. Yeah, men in shower caps.
You know what? I'm going to back you up and say, even girls in shower caps.
Yeah, there's nothing sexy about it.
I just don't think the shower cap in general.
They never quite fit.
No.
Sometimes people put them on. Well, you don't know if they go sideways.
Hey. It's very reminiscent of that beret our friend is wearing on Zoom at the moment.
Yeah, so Clint's in Paris and he's gone shopping on day one and bought himself a beret.
You're right,
Hey.
Lauren. It does give me the
I think it's quite cute. That doesn't give me the.
There's two more coming, and they've got your names embroidered on them.
Did you get them for us too?
I did.
That doesn't give me the ick, being bought a gift. Thank
that's
you,
good.
Clint.
Time to update the hat.
Okay,
Jason.
guys, what gives you the ick?
Girls that eat with their hands.
Sorry, what, you want me to eat a bagel with a knife and fork? That would give me the ick.
No,
People who use a knife and fork unnecessarily. Like, pick up the pizza, pick up the burger,
Some
and
people-
use your hands.
I just like
Some people can eat with their feet. Have you seen that?
That's icky.
No, I haven't seen those videos. I've not. No, but just like a HSP, like loose meat on chips, and when like
Oh, yeah, eating loose meat. I don't know what an HSP is, but
you don't know what a HSP.
Halal
HSP sauce?
snack pack.
Yes, you don't know what a HSP is.
No.
Oh, you haven't lived, Lauren.
What's an HSP?
Oh,
It's like an open kebab.
yeah.
Oh, why would you have it open when you could have it wrapped up?
No, because it's like a little buffet of meat in front of you.
Yeah, eating pulled meat with bare hands.
That's an ick.
That's icky.
Clint, you got any?
Well, I witnessed one today at the Champs-Élysées.
Oh, fancy.
Is that like their
Women
Westfield?
doing basically,
Chadston of
women
Paris.
who do Instagrammable poses in front of monuments.
Oh, yes.
Clint's been sending me videos of many influencers in the wild. What about that woman you sent me today, Clint, or this morning, and she nearly got cleaned up out the front of the Arc de Triomphe?
She was trying to pretend she was on a catwalk, but she was on the road in the middle of the Arc de Triomphe, the roundabout, the one roundabout in the world that you can't insure your car because it's so dangerous. She's doing a catwalk.
I was down at Dax. My niece was visiting from Brisbane the other week, and I took her down to. They wanted to see the Brighton beach boxes.
Oh, have they been on visitvictoria.com or some such thing?
And we're down at the beach, and the amount of people. There was this one girl who was like had her water bottle down at the actual water's edge, and would lean her phone up against it, and then hit the self timer.
Yeah.
and then run back to the beach box. And get in position.
Yeah.
and then another tourist would walk through the shot, and you'd see she'd have to run back down
Hit
to
the
the
self timer again. In Europe, it was everywhere. The people with the self timers and the selfie sticks. Something else that gave me the ick in Europe. Well, anywhere, but I just noticed it because we were out a lot and there was music and people singing.
Yeah.
When people try and sing along to a song but they don't know the words,
Oh,
they're
yes.
like trying to keep up and they're mouthing the wrong words, and I'm like, that is so gross.
Yeah, or you
just
turn
don't sing it.
You turn
Just
into the mumble. Like,
Yeah, but we know you don't know the words. You're nodding your head.
All right, 13, 24, 10. What gives you the ick?
We were talking about it yesterday, and I said men in shower caps. Not that I've ever seen Paul in a shower cap,
Yeah.
but I imagine it would be enough for me to probably leave him.
Men skipping.
That's it. No, it can be hot if they're like boxers and they know what they're doing. Men?
No, I mean more, not like up and down. I mean more like,
Yeah. Oh, not skipping with a skipping rope.
no,
like
no, more
School,
joy.
like school
Joyfully.
Yeah, joyfully.
What about men in bathtubs? It's just not sexy.
Yeah.
We've said this before. I think it's fine as long as your small fella isn't floating above the suds. Otherwise, it looks like a rescue buoy.
Sorry.
13 24 10 is our number. What gives you the ick, Melbourne?
What's wrong, Clint?
Does your little fella float?
No, I'm just saying, like, if
It would
you want
float.
to get the water level right. You know what I mean? You don't want the water level around that region looking like a little
But
big whale.
who's sitting in an inch of water? Bathtubs with not in fact, anyone in a bathtub with not enough water in it.
Let's go to St Kilda. Sarit, morning. What gives you the ick?
Good morning. What gives me the ick is when you go and do like a really good workout at the gym, and your gym partner doesn't like to have a shower after the workout.
Oh, yeah, that's gross. That's
Yeah,
icky.
it's disgusting. And then you'll just get dressed, and then you'll go out for dinner, go for a movie, and then
No.
they'll only shower late at night.
No, that's disgusting. Not showering after the gym is gross.
13 24 10. What gives you the ick, Melbourne? I don't know what the Weather Bureau was smoking yesterday, but they said it was going to be showers, and it was an absolute ripping day.
It was cold, though,
I
wasn't
know,
it?
but it was beautiful. The sun was shining. It was out. We were in the city yesterday, and it was
Blue skies. I love a winter blue sky.
I was trying to
Bit
get
of
her on
winter
a
sun.
Lime scooter yesterday in the city. Clint had no luck.
Me? I'm all for the Lime scooters these days. After I was in Europe, I told you, in Rome, we rode them everywhere. Have you put one out in Paris yet, Clint?
No, I haven't, but they're very popular here, and they do it sans helmet as well, which I'm very jealous of. You know how we're such sticklers for the rules, but over
Yeah.
here they just
Yeah, you're right, mate. Brain damage is cool.
No, I know. It's so easy over there, though. You just jump on them and off you go. You don't need the helmet. You
Exactly.
just, I
Off
don't
you
know.
scoot.
People in Europe drive like maniacs, but they're
My only issue with the helmet is running the knit gauntlet. Like, you don't know who's
the
had
what?
that.
Oh, the knit.
The knit gauntlet. You don't know
You know
who's
what?
had that thing on.
Right now, we're talking on 13, 24, 10, what gives you the ick? And I would say it's safety first, I know, but adults in helmets, especially when they're not on said bicycle or
Yeah,
thing, you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
like you just keep it on for a bit and walk in and get a coffee. I'm like, get it off. Get your helmet off.
Especially when they've got the cable ties attached to it to keep the magpies away. You know, the cyclists with the little... Hey, 13 24 10 is our number. We want to know what gives you the ick. Give us a ring and you could score a $250 Bailey Nelson voucher.
Natalie in East Ivanhoe, good morning. What gives you the ick?
Men with long fingernails.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I agree.
It is so disgusting. It actually makes me want to vomit when I see men with long fingernails.
How are you with guys having a chew on them?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a really quick story?
Yeah.
Sure.
My mum used to work with a lady who let her husband chew her toenails off.
That,
I'm sorry.
It's
Hang on. The lady chewed,
no, she let her husband, bit
have a hoon on her feet.
Yeah.
Fergie style.
Fergie
Yeah.
style.
But he would chew.
Munch on.
Chew it off and
You know what?
spit it out.
You know, there's nothing worse though. If he's got that bit in his mouth where you take off the corner bit. Oh,
oh, he take
Oh,
too
that's-
much off.
yeah.
Just any type of nail in general. Fingernails, toenails, if they're not your own, they're disgusting.
How are you with those? Because you used to.
I'm going to say I'm not okay with it.
No. You don't know where I'm going yet.
Yeah, but I can see that silly little look on your face.
I know you're a fan of Ripley's, believe it or not, on the Gold Coast.
Oh, the longest nails in the world.
Yeah.
Then they curled up.
Yeah.
That is just like, why would anybody do that?
Imagine having that person in front of you at the kiosk at Westfield. Well, I'm not coming back. They're going to be in there getting their nails done. for
Good
a while.
head scratch though.
Great head scratch.
No, they're like curled up. Like little roll-ups.
We're going to need to book in a double
Yellow.
session for the pedicure.
Good morning from Melbourne, or it's what time in Paris, Clint?
It's coming up to 11 o'clock.
And
Bonsoir.
in Europe, like it gets heaving at night time, doesn't it? Is it
Oh,
one of those
yeah.
places where like they sleep in till like 10 o'clock?
You go to dinner at 10.
Oh,
Yeah, early this evening I was at a place called Opera, which is a little spot right smack bang in the middle of Paris. And
Yeah.
it was heaving. People everywhere.
yeah, right. Have you had a snail yet?
Escargot.
I haven't had a snail.
Yeah, right.
Have you seen the Eiffel Tower in the flesh?
I've seen the Eiffel Tower. I've got an Eiffel Tower view in my hotel.
You gone to the Moulin Rouge?
No, but
We're
it's on the...
sending
Do you know
you.
what? I'm going tomorrow, guys.
Are
I'm
you
going
guys?
tomorrow.
Because you can.
You can.
Didn't the windmill fall off the Eiffel Tower?
It did. It
Not the
fell
Eiffel
off.
Tower,
It's
the
back.
Moulin Rouge.
It's back.
Yeah, the Moulin Rouge stuff. There was never a wheel on the Eiffel Tower. If there was, we need to look at that. All right, let's try and pay your bills. Here's the go. All you have to do is register via the Nova Player app or go to novafm.com.au. If we read out your name, you've got 20 minutes to call us back and we will pay your bill. Whose bill are we paying, Lozzie?
Today, Liam from Moralbark, if you are listening, we believe you've got a car bill of $480 that you have registered. If you call us within the next 20 minutes, that bill will be paid for you. 13 24 10 is our number.
Coming up next, one of us had surgery yesterday.
What?
And you have to guess which team member. We'll go there next. Guys,
Bonjour.
you and Clint haven't noticed something.
No, we haven't.
Clint, you'll be watching the studio cameras of our Zoom in Paddy. Lauren's got a front row seat, but still hasn't acknowledged that one of the team yesterday had cosmetic surgery.
So is it you? Because you don't look any better or worse. You look the same.
Are you putting your money on me?
No, I'm asking. Am I talking to the off-air team?
Well, I would like you to look around at the team.
Yes.
And see if you can spot anyone. Nandos, stand up so we can see you.
Come and do
Gen
a
Z,
line up at the window.
Producer Jizz and the thumb.
His thumb had a hair transplant.
No, thumb is still bald.
Thumb is still bald.
Bald
Producer
as a baby's
Jizz
bum.
has a cut on his head, but it's not that. We've had that explained to us.
Yes, he had the cyst removed. Yeah, that's different surgery.
Gen Z.
What do you
No.
think? Okay, you're looking in Gen Z?
Gen Z.
Oh, sorry, Z in Paris.
I asked her what she was doing this weekend, and she said hibernating.
Right.
So maybe Gen Z.
Otherwise, Nandos.
She had a skin peel.
Nandos. I mean, he's a silent assassin.
Yeah, you just don't know.
Let's look at him.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on with him.
Or have you had your hernia removed finally?
No, hernia's still there. You want to rub?
I don't want to touch it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to
How can
go
it still be there?
because he hasn't had the surgery. He needs it out of his belly button. It's
It
disgusting.
comes and goes depending on what I eat.
Okay, so it's one of these four. I'm ruling out Jizz. Stand down.
Yep.
I'm going Gen Z
What do you think she's had done?
because there's some kind of office
She's had her ears
hoedown
pinned back.
happening today that she is saying
Sorry,
she
Clint?
is not attending.
Sorry, Clint?
Her ears pinned back.
What was wrong with their ears?
No, I'm just
Nothing
kidding.
now. They've
Has
just
she?
been pinned back. No, it wasn't her ears. I was going to get my ears
Is it
pinned
Gen
back.
Z?
It is Gen Z.
It is me.
Sissy, my little sister. I'm so sorry.
Well, no. This
okay.
was elective. This was elective. She had a job.
What have you done?
Got a boob job.
No. Tell them what you really got done.
I went to the dentist yesterday
Yeah.
and I got a gum lift.
Excuse me?
That's why I haven't been smiling with my teeth at you today.
Come and show me.
Come into the studio. Bring those new gums in the studio.
Now,
So is that
come and show me what
is that to make you less gummy or more gummy?
I know.
Is it to make you less gummy or more gummy?
Okay, so there we go. She's had a lip
Flash them.
Oh, they're like cut at the top.
lift.
No, not a lip
Can you
lift.
flash me on the camera, please?
No, a lip flip is very
The
like,
gums.
in vogue.
I don't know where you are, Clint. I'll find you in a sec.
Yeah.
So,
okay, gotcha.
What's a gum lift?
So it's just like an insecurity of mine. I've been wanting it for a while. When I smile, like my biggest smile, it's just a bit uneven.
So
Like,
when you
a
smile,
bit too gummy for me.
so in your
What,
smile,
too much gum and not enough tooth?
Yes.
I've never noticed. I think you're so beautiful the way you are.
Sissy. So yeah, I was like, oh. So I went to the dentist and they.
What did you ask for? Longer teeth?
No, literally a gum lift.
Did you know that was a thing?
Yeah, it's like a gummy smile.
I've never heard of the gummy smile.
I
so-
need a before and after because you did.
Yeah, I'll
don't-
show you.
So what have they
It's-
done to the gum?
Okay, so I went in and they give you 2 like local anesthetics.
Yeah.
And then I still have a lisp. And then they literally just laser off your gum.
And
Is
you
that-
could
that-
make yourself have bigger teeth, Clint. You don't need that.
No, God, no. You'd look like Tony Jones. Does it hurt?
Yeah, so I came out yesterday, like I had a lip filler and I was kind of vibing it. It was quite big.
Oh,
but
yeah.
yeah, they are quite sore today.
Oh,
I mean, look,
Sissies.
I would say
I love chicks. We just do whatever we want to look however we want
Yeah.
these days.
whatever
What a
makes you
world.
happy, you do you, boo. Right? I'm
Can I
big on
just
that.
say-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
What is wrong with our team? We've got Jazz with the serenaded hurt. What is it?
Assist. Yep.
An old gummy bear over here.
Yep. I've got the
Come
hernia.
on, Clint. Why don't you roll off your list of procedures you've had on
Oh,
your
look
face?
at your forehead. I could fry an egg on that.
Well, Clint won't have the whitest teeth anymore.
No, we
Did
won't.
you get them whitened while you're there too?
I'm getting
shots
whitened.
Yeah,
How
right.
good.
So I've got like a retainer, got some gel, and I'm ready to go.
Oh my
Didn't
god.
you have a date on Saturday night?
Possibly.
Yeah, right.
Oh, is that why you've cancelled the date?
Well, no kissing on that date. You can't kiss yet, can you?
Oh, but wait until her teeth are fully functioning.
Oh, then that.
She can be macking on everywhere.
Yeah, that mouth
Everyone.
will be in full.
Oh my, a gum lift. I have heard it all now.
Yeah, it was quite.
Hang on. Can I ask one more
Good
question?
for you though. Fixing an insecurity if it makes you feel good about
One more
yourself.
question. How much?
Oh, we're on a 2-year payment plan.
Okay, ballpark figure. Give me amount.
Close to $2,000.
And it's purely cosmetic.
You know
With
what?
whining.
I love her. She came in today and said,
What?
what's that? She's fully pimped up. So Gen Z is, how old are you, Gen Z?
I'm 24. Almost
24. And she
25,
walked in
guys.
today and said, guys, I'm going to New York in January. I'm going to fly business class. And I said, how expensive that is? How are you going to do that? She goes, bought myself a credit card.
Hey, Qantas
Okay,
points.
I'm going to monitor that credit card. We're not getting you in debt.
I bought a credit card.
Oh, yeah, it's free.
She's living, guys.
It is.
She's
We are
living.
living.
Just gone to 7:20. One Clint Stanaway joining us all the way from Paddy. He is over there for the Olympics.
You had quite the journey to get there, going Melbourne to Perth and then that brand new long-haul flight, Perth to Paris for 17 hours. That's a long time.
You know what? You would have missed the big news here in Melbourne yesterday, Clint.
What's happened?
You can now get drone deliveries.
For Uber Eats or for DoorDash.
DoorDash. No, not DoorDash Eats.
You cannot.
DoorDash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It started yesterday.
Have we trialled it?
We
It's
did, but
it's sort of
the
Ringwood
cafes-
area, and you got to get it from. Is it Eastlands? Got to
No.
order it from the food court there.
Yeah. Eastland, as Jace calls it.
Well, here in Paris, the French capital. Now, before I tell you what went wrong today, I'll paint a picture about how tight security is here. So today, what they've done, the police and the army have enforced what they're calling the Paris Ring of Steel. So
triggering.
effectively, they're trying to. Well, exactly. It is for Melburnians especially, isn't it? But they're trying to sort of lock down that central business district because what you might be aware is that the opening ceremony isn't in a stadium. It's actually along the River Seine.
What are they putting
this
them
year.
on?
So
Floating
they're taking it-
pontoons.
Yeah. There's like sort of a mix of pontoons, of boats, all that sort of thing. But it's along the Seine. There's going to be fireworks. It's going to be quite magical, I'm told. So in order to do that, they've got to sort of produce this ring of steel. There's a lot of those wired fences going up. And on, no exaggeration, on almost every corner is either a police car or a group of police officers.
Wow. Well, that's
so it's
good.
quite
That would make you feel
intimidating.
safe, though.
Right? It does. It makes you feel safe and not a lot can go wrong.
Right.
Now, I'm day one of being in Paris. I'm trying to sort of investigate the metro and how that works. Now, there are two different lines here. There's the metro and then there's sort of like what I would like to call the above ground type trains, the older fixed rail trains.
Right.
And so they're lettered, but the metro is numbered, right? So instantly I'm confused. Anyway, I need to get from, let's say the metro's numbered 1 to 14. I've got to get from 8 and change to get on the 3, right?
Yep.
You've
At
lost
one
me.
of
I
those
would have got an Uber.
stations. It's a bit of both.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I know, but you can't get around it. Anyway, so I'm transferring from line 8 to line 3, and I'm walking through the station, following the signs like a good boy, and I get into where line 3 is, and I'm like, this is beautiful, this station. It is sparkling, because, of course, they've built new stadiums, they've built new water
infrastructure.
features, they've improved the bridges, roads. Anyway, so I'm walking up this escalator, I'm like, this is sparkling. And where's the public? Why on earth
if you're the
is there
only one
nobody
there.
using this station? It's like I've cut the ribbon and I'm making myself welcome, right? Get to the platform where I thought my train was going from. Not a bludger there, right? Not one person there. Something's not quite right. And then I hear this, Monsieur! Monsieur!
Uh-oh.
Excusez-moi, monsieur!
Uh-oh.
I have breached security inadvertently. That is out of bounds. I am in a no-go zone.
What do they shoot you in the
They
foot?
Why? Were
dash
they
up-
shooting
they-
an ad or something?
Well, I don't know what they thought. I don't know what they thought I was doing. They quickly saw when they saw my Colonial Brewing Co. T-shirt and my Birkenstocks that I was from out of town and that I'd taken a wrong turn.
Yeah.
and
your
quickly
beret.
it was a brand new station that that was meant to open next week in conjunction with the Olympics and the opening ceremony.
You've been the
somehow
first.
snuck in.
You've been the first.
I was the first.
Clint's
Well
opened the
done, Clint.
station.
You've opened the
They-
station. Play the French music,
They
Jace.
were not happy. Do we have French music?
It's the universal music. We play this music for any country.
Congratulations on opening the new station.
Did you cut a ribbon?
I'm hoping I get a plaque.
Did you? Hey, when those cops are running at you, screaming
I
in French.
shit myself.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm excited.
Why?
It's Friday here on
Oh my
Nova
gosh.
100.
And
What do we
it's
do?
8 o'clock on Friday.
I know. What do we do on a Friday at about 8:15?
Lights on, sing along.
That's right. Coming up, 8:15 this morning. When you're in your car, we get you to flick the lights on and sing along to an absolute banger. This week it is my choice, and it is Rogue.
Now, I walked in at 5:30 this morning.
Confident.
And Jace, he didn't even say good morning. He was like, I've picked Lights on Sing Along today, and it is Rogue. It's exactly what he said.
You'll be like, what?
But am I going to sing?
Guaranteed.
Is it
Yeah.
Lady Marmalade?
It is.
What is it called?
Lady Marmalade.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Listen, can I just flag something right now, right? You're doing the show from Paris. You've been there for
Yes.
about 12 hours. In that time, you've changed Z to Z and marmalade to marmalade. All right, don't come back with a
Marmalade.
don't be one of these people that come back with an accent from a holiday.
No, I
all
love
right?
people who do that.
Like-
like Lindsay Lohan, she talks in a different accent in whatever country she's in.
That's right, she does
Yeah,
too. So look, we're going to get to my Rogue Lights on Sing Along coming up in 15.
I think that I'm a pretty honest person. I'm not really good at telling lies. Would you agree? I'm
No,
not
it's
a great
true.
liar.
When the mics are off, she really tells us what she thinks of the guest.
No, I'm pretty honest. I'm not a great liar, and I try not to tell porky pies very often. But there is one setting where I often turn to water and I just say, I don't know if it's a lie, but I just say whatever I think I'm supposed to say. So I have been having some issues with my skin. Probably for the last 6 months, I've turned into like some pimply teenager, and it's driving me insane. I've been to a doctor, I've been to a dermatologist, I've done it all.
Is it diet?
No, it's not a diet. I think
Weather?
No, it's not the weather
Stress.
because I've been. Yeah, maybe but I'm fine. I don't care about anything now.
I was about to say, we are less stressed this year than we have ever been.
But towards the end of last year, we were in a bit of a pressure cooker. Maybe it was that. Don't know. Haven't been able to shake it. So someone suggested to me there's this amazing woman who's a naturopath who specialises in gut health and skin. And I know everyone's sick of hearing about gut health, so I won't rag on about it. But could be coming from my gut, which is probably exactly what it is.
Yeah, right.
So I saw this amazing woman, and it was like 45 minutes of questions about lifestyle, diet, sleeping patterns,
Judgment.
No, she wasn't judgy at all.
They say that.
But I don't know
If you could read the
why.
chart afterwards.
Like, I just don't know why when I'm in those situations or the doctor, I panic. Like, so do you have much dairy? No. No.
How many drinks would you have on
Like,
average per week?
Cheese is my favourite thing in the world. And I went,
Yeah,
no,
you're meant to
nah.
be vulnerable.
No, because
honest.
you know what? I have
No.
almond milk in my coffee. So I was just like, nah, don't
Hang
have
on,
dairy.
hang on.
And in my head, I was like, what? Yeah, yes, you do.
I completely relate because I lie at the doctor as well.
How many drinks would you have in an average week? And look, hand on heart, I don't drink like generally. Like if we're at home, we don't.
Yep.
I don't drink during the week. And so I was like, oh no, I don't drink Monday to Friday. She was like, oh okay. And she didn't ask any further questions.
But then
So
you're
I
like,
was
thank God she didn't ask about the weekend.
But like, why? I'm not helping myself.
Exercise
She
regularly?
doesn't care.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a
Just
runner.
After the gym after this.
I did say to her, I've just taken up running.
I haven't done it yet, but I've taken it up.
I've got an interest in it.
Clint, are you telling me you would be completely honest in
There's
that sort of
no
setting?
way you would be.
No, not completely. I remember I got my skin checked. Got my skin checked last year, and one of the questions was, have you ever used a solarium?
Oh,
And I was like, oh.
your dad
You
was
have to
known as
tell-
the Sun
You
Man.
have to tell the truth in that one.
Well, I didn't, did I?
Are you kidding?
No, I
your
didn't.
dad.
My dad drove us around in a car with number plates, the Tan Man. But anyway,
Because he used to fix solariums, didn't he?
Yeah.
he did, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Shame on him.
I just go to telling fibs.
I'm
like
the
even
same.
my skin specialist, before I was leaving to go overseas, and she was like, "You have to wear 50 plus," and I was like, "Absolutely, I wear 50 plus on my face every day." And wear a hat. Like, I don't want you in the water without a hat. Dive in, put your hat on. Do you think I'd did that in
Also,
Greece.
sorry.
Do you think I was splashing around in the water with a hat on all the time? No, but I know when I go next week, she'll be like, did you wear a hat the whole time? And I'll say, yes, I did.
I'm sorry. She's not your parent. When you're in the water, I want you in a hat.
Well, she's a skin specialist. Like,
No, Debbie, I'm paying you. Don't tell me what to
but
do.
I'm absolutely going to tell her that I never once even went in the water.
No, because
I
you
stayed
you know
indoors the
what?
whole time.
No, you weren't. You were busy running.
I just don't know why we do it. We
Question.
don't help ourselves.
Yeah.
And then I start to backtrack as well a bit later on. I'm like, oh, actually, sometimes I eat cheese. Yeah, sometimes.
The other one's a dentist. Have you been flossing?
Every day.
yeah.
Every day.
All right, let's go to the phones. Try and offload the money.
Tanisha from Baronia, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you feeling this morning, Tanisha? Could you
Oh,
do with
I'm-
$5,000?
Very nervous. I ran in from my car and grabbed the work phone, and I have never rang a phone number faster in my life.
Are you at work right now?
I am. I'm clocked in.
What do you do for a crust?
I'm a restaurant manager at Red Rooster.
And we'd like to
Ready,
thank
red,
you.
red rooster.
We'd like to thank you for your service. Love the rooster.
You are more than welcome.
Yep, love the rooster. All
All
right. Okay, we're ready to do this. Do you want to go an easy question for $50, medium question for 500, or roll the dice and go for 5K?
We'll go for 5K. Got to be in it to win it.
All right.
$50.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
no,
wrong
no.
button.
My
Don't
bad.
give it $50.
$5,000.
There we go.
Okay, Tanisha from Baronia, restaurant manager at Ready, red, rooster. It's the only way I can say it.
Isn't it the rooster's calling?
What?
Yeah.
They've
The
changed.
rooster's calling.
Yeah, they've changed the
Oh,
slogan.
when did they change it from Ready, red, rooster?
Or what
A
we used to
little
call
while.
it when we were teenagers, red. Okay, here we go. Here comes your question. You will get 3 seconds to answer. If you don't know, guess. You ready to go?
Yep.
What type of animal is on the Uganda flag?
3, 2, 1.
A bird.
What was your guess?
A bird.
Well, the answer is a crane. It's not an ordinary
Oh.
bird. The grey-crowned crane of
That
Africa.
was a bloody hard
That
one.
was a hard one. I think they've gone with like an Olympic theme because Clint's gone to Paris for the Olympics.
He's
And
actually sharing a hotel with some athletes. Who you rocking?
What team's there?
Yeah.
With the Rwandan national team, actually.
Yeah, right.
so they'll go to
They're down stretching in the lobby.
No. Are they?
They were. I went to get myself a coffee a little bit earlier, and they're all on their foam rollers in reception.
Are you
Isn't there not a
serious?
gym there? It's not a good
Oh,
hotel for
yeah.
athletes.
Oh my god, that's like people that stretch on the floor of a plane.
No, but that's good. Hey, that question was hard. Can you give Tanisha a gift or something? Say sorry.
Absolutely. Hey, Tanisha,
Yes.
I'm going to hook you up with a $250 QT voucher.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thank you.
No worries, Dale. You can experience QT Melbourne's restaurant, Pascal Bar and Grill. It's
Oh,
Hey,
amazing.
Tanisha,
amazing. It is
just-
good there.
Oh, yummy.
Just very quickly, Jace was talking about the name. Now, some restaurants, some pesky little kids did steal the S.
For Red Rooster.
From Red Rooster.
Have you ever had your S knocked off?
No, I haven't. Our S is very high up in the sky, and if they got it, I'd be very
Okay.
surprised.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I think
The
they
one
should
on
bring
Blackburn Road had it.
Really?
back. Oh. Yeah, that's
It was-
trouble.
I always want
Yeah.
to rip off the KFC bucket too. Didn't really think about what I was going to do
Oh,
with
yeah.
it, but yeah.
Teenagers are pests, aren't they?
No, we're in our 40s. We still think like that. Hey, Christian Petrarca joins us next. You are on the air here at Nova 100. You've got Jace and Lauren. Clint is doing the show from Paris, and hopefully he will be watching his Mighty Demons play all the way from Paris, because joining us, Jesus, we're all over the shop. Frequent fly points this morning for this show.
I know.
We've got Clint in Paddy, we're in Melbourne, and Petrarca joining us from Noosa. G'day, Track.
Morning, Christian.
Good morning. How are we?
We
well,
are good.
more importantly, how are you? Because we haven't spoken to you for a couple of weeks because we were off, and you've gone in and had another surgery in that time.
Which is been an interesting 5 weeks, obviously. I had the appendix 2 weeks ago now, or a week and a half ago now. So I went for a walk with Bella and started to notice a bit of sharp pain in my stomach, and just thought I'll wait till tomorrow. If it's a bit more painful, I'll go into the hospital. And yeah, we went in the next day, and they go, "Yeah, you got appendicitis. We have to go into surgery," which is
Oh my
unfortunate. But
gosh.
I know it's ridiculous. But the last week and a half's been a lot better. which
Was
is
that
good.
from the whole football incident, or is this just like throw this at you as well?
Well, I think it's a bit of both. I think it's definitely a throw this at you, but I struggle to believe that it is a coincidence. I do believe they are linked in some way, but I can tell with the human body. So I told the anaesthetist, I said, just put me under for 3 hours and just take out everything you can.
I don't want to come back here.
I do not want to come back in.
I was going to say my coffee shop's like 10th coffee free. Do you have something like that at the hospital you're going to at the moment? Like,
10 surgery, get your 10 surgery free. That would be good.
Oh, you poor thing.
Bonjour, Christian. How much? How, on the wanker scale, I'm probably a 10 out of 10 from saying that.
Oh, you've got to get track a beret.
I'll get you a beret, absolutely, with Christian written on it. National
It actually
Lampoon
makes you look
style.
less French. It makes you look less French. With that on.
Hey, I've got a simple question, and I'm certain I know the answer, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Do you miss it? And if so, how much?
Miss what? You or footy or?
I'd go
Well,
footy.
both. No, footy. Like how much do you actually crave it? How much do you miss it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I obviously do miss it a lot. Like it's my job and the thing I, value and love the most. So yeah, I do miss it. Probably more from a connection point of view, like seeing your family, seeing your friends. Every day at training and just the banter we have in the change rooms and things like that. So yeah, I do miss it. And I probably miss the preparation and the challenge on game day and almost like the nerves and the excitement for it. Yeah, it's funny when you take a step back and you kind of watch footy, you just feel so helpless, especially watching us play. Like, geez, I feel like I can do something out there, or you just feel like you're out of control, which is probably the hardest thing I've had to deal with. But at the same time, though, like I've seen the last week and a half, I'm trying to flip my mindset a little bit and try to focus on the opportunity and realize that this is a situation that I've been dealt, and with every kind of challenge or every time adversity hits you, it's kind of focusing on the positives. And for me, it's trying to be able to switch off, spend time with my loved ones, and focus on other things, the cooking thing and things like that are really ticking my mind over as well.
Right. There's no because you guys rolled the Bombers last week. There's no chance of you popping into the coach's box, or.
Well, I said it the other day to someone. I said, since I'm out of the team, we're 3-1. So maybe I was the problem. So
stick there, bro.
so maybe I should just stay in the coach's box for next year when I'm actually back healthy.
But have you been watching much footy? Because I think last time we spoke to you, you were saying you were actually finding it quite difficult to watch because you've obviously gone through such a traumatic experience, and you were almost having a physical reaction to watching other people go up in clashes and watching the footy. Have you been able to watch it and enjoy it a bit more, or it's just frustrating for you?
No, I definitely have. I think I've sort of gotten over that mental hurdle of it being so raw and, watching with emotion, where now I can kind of sit back and watch us and not get frightened by when I see tackles or bumps or hits like that. And like even on the weekend, like Jeremy Finlayson lacerated the spleen, which is, I don't reckon there's been a spleen injury 10 years and there's 2 and 3, 4 weeks, which is just ridiculous. So, but no, I've definitely kind of taken the emotion away from it when I watch now and just purely watch as a spectator, which is good.
Right. And Maxi Gawn didn't play last week. What's the chance of seeing him on the paddock up against the Dockers?
To be honest, it's probably the last person to ask because I'm not at the club, so I don't really know. But
I think he's been ruled out.
He has been ruled out?
Week.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think they put
I knew that. I just didn't want to know.
Track, it's funny because in many industries we joke about, you don't want to take too many sick days because someone will come in and take your job. You got a few players, some young boys playing through that midfield who are playing some great footy. You worried they're going to pinch your job, mate?
I hope not. I mean, if they get me out of retirement, it's pretty good. I've got a contract for 5 years, so I'll be able to sit and do stuff for 5 years. And they can play and I get paid to sit on the beach, so I'd be good about that.
I think you're pretty safe.
No, Trent's been awesome. Rivers, he's been unreal the last 4 or 5 weeks, and he's always had that skill set of being able to run off half back and to put him in the midfield and play a bit higher up the grounds. He's been really important for us, and Judd McVie is. We've always known about Judd over the last couple of years of what he can do, and he's just shining through there. And Tom Sparrow, we've got so many young guys. Cozzy Pickett's found some really good form as well. So yeah, we're all clicking at the right time, which is really important. Cozzy.
Yeah, I love him. I like watching him play.
The gun, absolute gun.
Hey, footy aside, because you're obviously not playing much footy at the moment, but you have been doing a lot of cooking and your nonna's been trying to fatten you up. Have you lost a heap of weight since you've stopped?
Oh, yeah, good point.
Since you've had all the surgeries?
I've lost, what am I up to? I'm down lost about 4.5, 5 kilos. So, yeah. It's,
what are you sitting at?
Oh, geez, that's a personal question.
The way you said it too. What are you sitting at? What are you sitting at, bro?
A lot more than him, let me tell you. A lot more than him.
I don't need Track's nonna fattening me up after my holiday. But how is the cooking going? Because that seems to be your main stream of work these days.
Yeah, well, it's the one thing that's kind of keeping me really occupied at the moment is the cooking and doing the stuff with Belle. So it's been a lot of fun being able to I'm kind of her like employee at the moment. So she's fired me 10 times already, which is I'd be a terrible employee. But no, it's been awesome. It's been really good fun.
Before we get out of here, you can check out the supercoachtips.com.au selections in the Herald Sun on Thursday. Lauren, I'm just going to hand you some shocking information that you might want to deliver to our boy Christian Petrarca.
Well,
you've told me this 10 times. I already know what's happening.
He was on the top, but I
was number 1 last week.
He's been knocked down. He's third.
Oh, wow.
He's number 3 now.
No. Even number 2, thank you, aren't I? Oh, no, even number 2?
Oh, now it looks like third to me, the way they've put the photos in order. Definitely third. No equal second here. If you're not first, you're last, big boy.
Damn it.
Sorry about that. And also Queensland as well lost this week, AJ.
Okay, all right.
Go the Blues.
God, you got attitude in Noosa.
How's the weather in Noosa this morning, Christian? Tease us all who's sitting here in Melbourne.
Oh, it's pretty crap at the moment. It's like 22 at 8 in the morning. No, I'm only joking.
22 at 8 in the morning.
Let's go for a walk to Hell's Gate and, yeah.
Hey,
be nice. Be good to go.
Track, rest up, mate. Bloody hell. No more surgeries. No more operations. Just rest, okay?
Promise. I promise.
Go to Australia Zoo and head down the coast
quickly,
and go on
quickly. You got a few mates. You got a few mates at the Olympics, don't you? In the Boomers squad. You're going to be watching the Paris Games pretty closely.
Yeah, I'll be watching for sure. I love the Olympics. Who we got? We've got Dyson Daniels, Josh Green, Jock Landale, Dante Exum. We've got a few guys who played with Dante. So we've got some very good players in our team. They just lost to USA in the exhibition by 6 points in Abu Dhabi. So
yeah,
should be awesome.
Got a good chance. Do you want Clint to pick you up anything
Track
from
played
Paris?
juniors with a lot of them.
Say that again. Sorry, I missed that.
Clint said that you were playing juniors with some of the basketballers, and I asked the very important question, do you want Clint to bring you anything home from Paris?
Yes, go to Chez Genu, which is a restaurant, and bring me home their chocolate mousse. It's the best thing in the world, please.
Oh, you must go, Clint.
We must go.
Gotta go. I must go.
Christian Petrarca joining us on the air this morning. Good on you, Track.
See you guys. Thank you.
See you, mate.
Rest up, bro.
Jason Lawrence Lights On Sing-Along Song.
Here we go, Lawrence.
Lights On Sing-Along Song.
Well, a good morning, Melbourne. Welcome to your Friday.
How good, Melbourne.
Oh.
8:30 on Friday.
Gotta love a Friday. They're saying showers today. It sucks. 9 at the moment.
It's a bit grey out there this
Tops
morning.
of 12 we've got at the moment. And joining us all the way from Paris is our one Clint Stanaway. He is
Bonjour.
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 It's nearly midnight
Bonsoir.
in Paris, isn't it?
Yep.
Isn't that a movie, Midnight in Paris?
It is a movie.
Oh, actually, no.
Is it? What is it? A porn?
That's
It's 8:30.
That's
It's not.
That's
It's
a
not a
special
rom-com,
movie.
is it?
No, that's a
It's not a rom-com.
no. Midnight in
think I know.
Paris is not
No, I
a
think that-
rom-com.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's the wrong movie. I got the movie wrong.
yeah. Midnight in Paris is not
Adult genre.
It's not animated. Let's just put it that way. Hey, guys, it's Friday, 8:15. We like to do a lights on sing along. This is
No, there is a rom-com called Midnight in Paris.
I don't know if I'd be googling Midnight in
No,
Paris.
I did. No, I think that's.
Yes.
I think that's just A Night in Paris.
Produce.
You're talking about One Night in
Yeah,
Paris.
yeah.
Okay, let's not Google that one on the
Midnight in
computer.
Paris is a
Oh,
rom-com.
yes.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
I was right. I knew it.
May I?
Gets 93 on Rotten Tomatoes. Crikey, must be good.
What, A Night in Paris?
Midnight in Paris.
Midnight. What the other one get on Rotten?
No, sure.
I might
Owen
check
Wilson
the movies
and
in the
Rachel
hotel and
McAdams.
see if they're...
Midnight in Paris. It's a good one.
Yeah, what's
Owen
Shrimp
Wilson,
Hotel?
Rachel McAdams.
Can
Let me
I
check.
get to the...
Night in
Can I get to the
They won an
Paris?
Academy Award, the one I'm talking about.
A Night in Paris.
A Night in Paris
Midnight
did.
in Paris.
That was good acting. May I get to the song?
Yes, please do.
All right.
Best supporting actress.
It's not The Stars Don't Lie by Paris Hilton, is it? I love that song.
No, it is not.
Oh, I love that song.
I just want to flag now. It is a little bit naff, right? No.
Oh.
But it'll put you in a great mood, right?
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
Now, how this works is when I start the song, we want everyone listening to turn their headlights on.
Permission to sing along as loud as you like in your car.
And by you turning the lights on, it says to the other cars around you, I'm singing.
It's cool. I like it too.
Get on board. And in fact, if you see cars put their lights on when I start the song, give us a ring. We want to know where people are singing around Melbourne. 13 24 10 if you see lights on when I hit play on this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Clint, where are you at the moment?
I'm ready. I can see the Eiffel Tower.
Right.
I'll get them to flick the lights on and off.
Clint, how did you get to Paris?
By aeroplane,
Jet
Jace.
plane, not I'm gonna.
What airline?
On a big jet plane.
Qantas.
Not
and
I
it's-
still call Australia home.
I've been.
You're not playing that song. No, you're not. Oh my God, no, you're not. You're right. It is Rogue. It's really Rogue.
It's Rogue.
Are we playing the whole song? 'Cause I
Here
know
we
the
go.
word.
Here we go. Lights on.
Oh my God.
Oh, what a
Wow.
Rogue choice.
I mean, that was Jace's choice for lights on sing along, and I'm not saying that. Oh no, they've got their headlights on. You like that one?
What a Rogue
Oh yeah.
choice for a Friday.
I see you out there in your Tesla flashing your lights into our building.
And Clint, what are you wearing in Paddy?
My Qantas pajamas.
Oh my God, I always wanted to be one of those kids in that ad.
What's a bet right now? People are thinking, okay, so that paid for Clint's flights.
No, that was not SponCon. I think we should do a Melbourne version of Us Still Call Australia Home and call Us Still Call Melbourne
can
Home,
we?
and we'll talk about all the suburbs. I've been
Oh, no, don't
to
peek yet.
Chapel
Don't-
Street.
No.
And all over town.
Not bad, not bad.
From electric
From Brunswick.
to revolver. What do you think?
To the Chadston Food Court.
That's not on Chapel
Okay,
Street.
no.
I think we should workshop it. Let's do a suburban version of it.
Do you know what? I like it.
Do you?
Guys,
I like it a
You
lot.
could sing about going to Glen Waverley.
lights on in the tunnel. Lights on in the tunnel, I believe.
Kristen, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're
What did
good.
you think
I,
of Jace's choice?
Oh, look, I'm very patriotic, so I love it. Sorry.
Good work, good work.
Good job.
Kat and Doreen, lights on out there.
Hi, Jade. Yeah, we've got the lights on out here in Overland Drive. My car and another car both switched their lights on and we're all pointing at each other.
Yeah.
Were you singing? Did you think it was a good choice?
Let's ask Hayley. Hayley in Mernda. Good choice. What do you think?
It's all happening here in the north. So I'm on the ring road and nearly every car has their lights on.
Turn
See?
their lights on.
Naff but catchy. Naff but catchy.
I still think we should do a suburban version. I'm gonna work on it this weekend, guys. I'll record it for you.
God, you really just cut us out of that whole process.
Oh, well, I thought you didn't want to be a part of it. Do you want to be part of it?
Yeah, I'll be
You
in
could
it.
sing about your new suburb. What is it again?
Bentley.
I've been to Bentley. What's
The
it?
pub closes down
Closes
at midnight. It's very depressing. Heading into the weekend, another big weekend of birthday parties.
Big weekend for me. I got my brother's 40th, the big 40.
Happy
Now,
birthday, Bowen.
I mean, it's been a while because I feel like the big parties are 18, 21, 39 cares. 40ths are like, I haven't been to this series of parties since like the 21st. So I'm excited.
I'm going to call it and say 8-year-old birthday parties are big as well.
Are they? 10. Double figures surely is a big one.
I had to drag one of my boys, well, not drag, I got dragged to the birthday party last weekend.
How old?
9.
What?
It's around that.
What's the budget for a gift for an 8-year-old?
35, 30.
$30.
Like, you can get a Lego kit
I
for
knew you were
$30.
going to say Big W Lego for sure.
You got it. One for him, one for me.
Do the parents say on invitations these days, please stop gifting Lego?
No.
Is there a registry for 8-year-olds?
Give you a hot tip. Parents collect the presents and then re-gift them.
Don't you think? Would you find it rude if you went to a party and they sent a registry? I would appreciate it.
Not an 8-year-old's birthday party.
Yeah, but then they don't get 5 of the same dinosaur.
I am not going to David Jones to use the gift
Not David
registry.
Jones. You do Big W or Kmart.
I'm not doing a gift registry for an 8-year-old birthday party.
But if it was your kid, wouldn't it be better, easier? Then at least they get all different things.
Yeah, but I'll just re-gift them anyway.
We should start a business. We must start a business.
Dibs. Is that how copyright works?
Well, my name's not Deb, for starters.
I said dibs.
Dibs. You said Deb's party. Deb's party concierge.
Great idea, Deb.
We'll stay anonymous on this one.
Are you ready for where this party location was? Now, keep in mind, as well as taking my son...
You've already got the gift.
Hang on. They always say it takes a village to raise a child, right? So us parents like to look out for each other. So you'll do the call round going, hey, do you want me to pick your kid up on the way?
Yeah.
And I'll do this party. Well, guess what? I picked the wrong party to be generous because I offered to take someone's kid with my child to the party at the roller skating rink.
Caribbean Rollerama.
It was like going back to my youth.
Was it
Lauren.
Caribbean Rollerama?
I don't believe it was that one.
Because that's where I grew up.
Yes.
And I saw someone posting an Instagram video from there the other day.
Yep.
And I nearly fell off my chair that it was still open.
I walked in, it was exactly like I was back in the 80s. They were like, all right, now we're going to go reverse skating.
What about it is time for speed skaters?
Yep.
And all the kids stay up that aren't fast enough and they get the good skaters. The adults get really annoyed at the kids.
Yep. And then, of course, all right, who's ready for a dance contest? And everyone's out there on their skates doing the nut bush. And kids are dropping
like flies.
Yep. Left, right and centre.
I could actually see if Nova didn't rescue us.
I know where
if
you're
Nova
going.
didn't come to our aid and rescue us and sign us when we got fired last year, I reckon this is where you would have ended up, hosting Rollerama's DJ booth with Jace.
It's funny you say that because the parents all looked at the DJ and said, that's where you'll be in 5 years.
It will be. I would have loved, if your kids ever have another party at Rollerama, let me take them.
Okay. My 8-year-old Huddy wasn't keen. He's like, I'm happy just to eat the pizza and play. And I was like, you know what? I'm bloody happy about that because I don't want to end up at the hospital. However, the kid I took to the party
speed skated
and went down big time.
Did he smash his face?
I have never seen a lump on a head bigger in
How did he hit his head?
life.
Did he do a flip?
No, he was doing the Nutbush dance contest. And the sad bit is I've gone running over to the candy bar section. I'm like, do you have any ice packs? And
Hang
the guy
on, he was doing the nut bush on his
skates.
roller skate. You know what? Going to the side would be fun. It's going backwards.
And meanwhile, there's the guy that works there who looks like this 24-year-old stone guy just handing out...
Was he in a bowling shirt?
Yeah, handing out Zupa Dupas for good dancers. And I've gone running over and I'm like, do you have ice packs? And the kid behind the counter is like, what a silly question. He opens up an industrial freezer and it is filled with home brand bags of peas. And they just give them out.
No, ice packs. They do peas.
They're like, what, $1? So the kid, I had to drop the kid home with an ice bag of peas on his head.
So did he smack his head on the roller skating on the ground?
Yeah.
Oh no, was he crying?
What do you reckon?
Oh, how'd you stop him crying?
It's okay, you can have it. Do you want a Slurpee? You can have anything you want.
And did he cry in the car the whole way home?
No, I had to do a couple of loops before we got to his house. Should we go around the block again? I can still see tears.
I mean, it's not your fault that he can't do the nut bush properly in roller skates. He should have been practicing. Or he should have come off the ring.
13-24-10.
Off the arena for the nut bush. If you can't nut bush in skates, take a seat.
13-24-10. What has happened on your watch?
Question, roller skates or roller blades?
Blades.
Oh, well, there's your big mistake.
No, they reckon blades are easier.
Oh.
13.
But they don't have the stoppers on the front.
No, they don't.
Have they got them on the back?
Yep. But then when they try and use the stoppers on the back, they go. 13-24-10. What has happened on your watch when you're looking after someone else's kid? What?
I'm just picturing the kids. It's not even funny. They're trying to use the stoppers on the back of the rollerblades and flipping backwards.
Yeah. Well, it stopped him. 10 at the moment. Highs of 12 and showers.
Oh, yeah, it's Melbourne winter. Get over it.
She was a ripping day
I don't know
yesterday.
why you're surprised every day. You go, oh, highs of 12. Like, how long have you lived in this city? It's July. It's actually 12 degrees is pretty warm.
You know what? I like a surprise.
He's carrying on because he's got his sisters here from Queensland. The Queenslanders won't cope with the cold.
No, they're struggling.
They're not going to be happy.
No.
Why did you invite them to Melbourne in the middle of July?
Well, yesterday was beautiful weather when they arrived.
It was still cold.
They're walking around like they're packing the dairy section.
Hope they bought their Catmandoos.
That's what they're in those big puffer suits you see people at Coles when they're packing the dairy section. Yeah. That's them walking around. They look like Maggie Simpson in the snow.
Yeah. Great.
13 24 10 is our number. I had to take my son and his friend to a kid's birthday party last weekend.
At Rollerama, I'm so jealous. I would have taken them.
Everything was going okay until there was the Nutbush dance contest, and the other kid I took face planted into the ground.
I know the move. He would have stepped to the side, no problem. And then when he would have stepped back,
that's what. Yep.
The rollerblades. He's forgotten he's on rollerblades, and the rollerblades gone. I'm so sorry
As
for
I
that
arrived
child.
at the party.
And I'm sorry for anyone who's ever had a Nutbush incident on rollerblades. But it's not a good dance to do in rollerblades.
I don't think it's a good party for an 8-year-old. I arrived and they go, "Will you be getting out there with your child?"
Oh, big boy down!
Big
Imagine
boy.
you doing the Nutbush in roller skates.
Imagine me doing it without roller skates. Stacey,
In fact, adults doing the Nutbush is enough to send me.
dramas at a kid's sleepover. What happened?
Best boy girl sort of sleepover, 12 and 13. And in the morning they were mucking around and one girl got flicked in the eye with a tea towel. You know when you roll a tea towel up and do the...
Yes.
Yep.
How bad?
Obviously, parents were coming anyway, but she had to go to the hospital, but it was worked out to be okay.
Look, it was at the end of the sleepover.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, see ya. Bye.
Everyone looks good with a patch.
I still do that to Paul in the kitchen.
So do
Wound
I.
up the tea towel.
I do
He's
it to
like, what are you, 12? And I'm like, come on,
I do it to the kids. I'm like, "Oh, fun, Dad," and then I'll get them a little bit too.
It actually really stinks, especially if you're in shorts. You get run the back of the car.
My 2-year-old looks shocked.
You got to get the right crack of the whip too.
Shay, in Yarra Valley, what's happened not once but twice?
Hi. So I was looking after a friend's child, my daughter's friend, and I was actually, I didn't say this bit to the other guy, but I was doing a assignment for uni teaching for PE,
Right.
and so they were helping me out and doing stuff. And my daughter, it was like a push pull or something, I can't remember, but she pushed her and she fell over off the chair and smashed her, but broke her elbow on the slate.
Oh.
And then, I know, so then there was lots of rushes to Dandenong Hospital and whatever.
Oh.
Anyway. And then the next time I had her, she was piggybacking my daughter through the shopping centre and fell over and bumped her head.
You can't say it with a laugh.
Yeah, you can. It's so funny when people hurt themselves, as long as they're okay. But the same kid, twice, 2 injuries at your house. Shay is banned from that family. They'd be like, they're not allowed to be friends anymore.
I've just remembered the most horrific story. And it's got to do with a slide at a park.
Am I going to laugh?
I'll tell you in a second.
Oh, no. It's not. No. No, you've told me. No.
So a friend of mine, Jess, was
Don't
babysitting.
put your legs on the outside. That one.
So a friend of mine, Jess, was babysitting.
No,
She was going to go down the slide with the toddler.
No.
And the rule is, if you've got a toddler on your lap, you put their legs in the middle. She put their legs on the outside. And as they went down the slide, the legs have caught the slide. And
No. Stop.
Snap back.
Stop.
Broke both legs.
That's absolutely horrendous.
Didn't get booked again for a babysitting job.
No. Was she the babysitter?
She was the babysitter.
Oh, no.
Still invoiced.
It's time for a career change.
Lynette.
No, that's terrible.
Morning,
Hello.
Lynette.
Morning.
What's the go with you? Oh, indoor bouncy castle. How did that end up?
Well, I was hosting my son's 5th birthday, decided, I'll have a bouncy castle. That's nice and safe and inside in a hall. And, it was not good. Ended up with 3 kids with no teeth. I had to give them to the parents and saying, I'm sorry, did they have wobbly teeth before? And they said, yeah, some were wobbly, but they were out.
You sent them home as gummies.
3 kids lost their teeth. Maybe the bouncy castle's probably better on a lawn than a hard floor, isn't it?
Is it just me or the supervisors of the bouncy castle are not the most trustworthy people?
I told you when I was hanging out at my friend's kid's birthday party in Byron, and they had a bouncy slide, and the kids came in and said, how do we make it go faster? and I gave them dishwashing liquid. And first of all, there was foam, like it flooded the whole yard. But the kids were like there's an inflatable thing at the end. They were just flinging straight over the top. I was like, and then Mum came in and said, "How did that happen?" I'm like, "I don't know." I don't know. They must have gone into the kitchen.
Shelley, to wrap things up, you held your son's birthday party at a skate park.
I did, yes. It was chaotic.
Oh, no.
We had one young fella go down and end up with a really bad concussion and taken off in an ambulance.
Oh, no. How old were they?
There was an under-10s party.
Yep.
And another little one break his wrist.
Oh, no. At the same party?
Same party, same day.
Was that the end of the skateboard parties?
Pretty much, yeah. We wrapped it up and we've never gone back there since.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
The old wrist guards. Remember those when you were rollerblading?
Yeah. Now, your friend that you were babysitting that had the nut bush injury on the roller skates, do you have wrist guards on?
Yes, they did. I made
did he
him
have a helmet?
Guards.
You don't wear a helmet roller skating in a rink, do you?
Yeah, some kids were.
Did he have one?
No, it was $5 extra. I wasn't going to splurge for that. You're on the air with Jace and Lauren. My anxieties at about a 12 as my worlds are colliding right now.
Yes, I'm the happiest person in the world because Jace's 3 beautiful sisters have arrived.
Do the names. Michelle,
Rayleigh, and Letitia have arrived in Melbourne from Brisbane. They're here for the weekend. They're refusing to speak at this point. But
Mum and Dad went through an urban stage.
But
when
also,
they had the third.
It's come to my attention that they've had 3 gorgeous girls and then they had you and went, "Oh, no, we are not doing this again. We're going to end it right there." You're the youngest.
Yeah, and how's this, right? Because when they had me, there's a massive age gap. Dad always said, you celebrate one anniversary and look what happens. But the hospital rang Dad.
You can't say that in front of your sister.
That's fine.
Massive age gap. Wants to feel so young. Oh, look at me. I'm so young.
I'm youthful. They rang.
You look the oldest.
Shut up. They rang Dad and said, "Oh, your wife's actually gone into labour. Quickly get in here. She's had a boy." And this is back in black and white days, so, you didn't know the sex before the birth. So Dad's driving in the whole time like, "Yes, I finally had a boy. This is it."
And then he saw you and went, "That's it.
No.
We are not going again."
No. They said, "I'm sorry, Mr. Hawkins, we've had a mix-up. Your wife hasn't given birth yet. It could still be a girl."
How on earth did they have a mix-up?
I don't know.
Yeah, two wives.
It was the old days. No, not 2 wives.
Oh, okay.
Can you not say in front of my sisters my dad was a player?
Thank you for being a friend.
That is it. We are getting out of here.
We are getting out of here
Happy
for the
birthday
weekend.
once again to your brother Bo. 40th.
My big brother Bo's turning 4. We're having family reunions this weekend. I've got his 40th tomorrow.
Have you given him the present yet?
Which gift?
The big one. Bo, if you're listening, she has gone.
Don't. That's too much
pressure. She has gone above and beyond.
No, that's so mean.
The money she has spent, Bowen, I'm like, Lauren.
Bowen, you're even calling him by
Lauren,
his full name.
this is ridiculous. It's just a birthday. You are going to love it, Bo. When you start that engine, you're going to be like, oh.
Stop it. Stop it. I do have my brother's 40th this weekend. You've got your sisters in town.
God, he's going to be disappointed when he opens the Westfield voucher tomorrow.
Before your sisters go back to Brisbane, I'm going to have some one-on-one girl time with them to really get to know you, because you love ribbing me about my family because they're very easily accessed. They're in Melbourne. You know them all. This is the first time I get to meet your sisters, so I'm going to get all the dirt on Jason Hawkins and I'll reveal it on Monday.
I may have the spicy cough on Monday and not be here. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Have a great weekend. Stay warm, Melbourne.
Good luck to the Pies this weekend. We'll see you Monday.
Bye.
Bye.
It's gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.